Hello everybody, Mark Wiles is here. Today we talk about eternal paradox. I'm gonna give you some tips to maximize your efficiency. These are the tips that came to my mind so far. If you have something to add, you know where the comments are. Let's go. Firstly, I want to talk about your little farm and your fortress. There are 10 different slots where you can build different buildings to produce one of the three resources: energy, stones and wheat. Вот это, кстати, надо узнать, wheat или wet. Я сейчас буду говорить. Наговорю что-нибудь себе.
Wheat.
Wheat. I would suggest you to build only 2 wheat production buildings because this is the easiest resource to get in the game so far. Stones and energy are a little bit more tricky to get, that's why I build 4 stones, 4 energy and 2 wheat buildings. The next tip: as soon as you get 1000 diamonds, don't present it to your wife or your girlfriend. Use it to open the second building slot for 3 days. Trust me, it's gonna be worth it. You will develop your fortress twice as fast. The tip number next: lands that are owned by players give you a buff. There are different buffs that you can see right here. Different rarities give you also a different buff. I would suggest you to find the land with stamina replenish time, because like this you can earn much more mercenary experience, much more captain experience. You can go hunting twice as much. And also like this, you increase the E-time rewards that are distributed on this day, because a part of E-times generated are generated depending on the number of overall stamina spent by all players on the server. There are also other useful buffs that lands can give you. For example, if you do a lot of arena, there is a land, a certain rarity can give you plus 10 speed. And speed is essential in the arena. That's why it makes sense, for example, to jump to the land with arena speed when you are doing arena, and then jump back to the land with replenish time, stamina replenish time. A very little next tip is also regarding stamina replenish time. There are different research branches, and I would suggest you from the beginning to research command and aim for stamina replenish time. Like this, again, in the long term, you will go hunting more often, you will have more stamina, and that means more captain experience, more mercenary experience, more rewards from hunting, more everything. You will just explode from rewards. The next tip is super important. It could have been actually a tip number 1. Join an active guild. This is essential in this game. There are so many bonuses and benefits if your guild is active you can get from your guildmates. That's why join an active guild. And also one little tip about upgrading your buildings: every of your guildmate can click a button to support you in a building upgrade. The time that this building upgrade takes will be shortened, and the longer the building upgrade takes, the bigger will be the amount that will be decreased when your guildmate clicks support. That means if you want to use some speed ups, start the building upgrade, wait until at least half, or I don't know, maybe if your guild super active, all of your guildmates click support, and only then use speed ups. Like this you will really save a lot of speed ups, and all in all, in the long term, again, this game is all about long term. You will save a lot of time, and time is everything. The next tip: keep all of your energies at 0 except for arena before leveling up the captain, because when you level up the captain, all of your energies will be at max again. They will restore. Only arena points, they stay, they don't reset. If you go here, events, special events, you can find special Elena's lecture or Elena's special lecture, something like this. Keep an eye on this. Try to follow these little quests that are there, because the rewards are very good. And also look ahead a little bit, because there are sometimes quests like this one, research 30 times. And if you are already very far in the research branch, they take very long, they can take days. That's why maybe it makes sense sometimes to leave some researches level 1, and then it will be much easier to complete a quest like this. The next one is about pickup summon, and that's a tricky one, because as you already know, pickup summon lets you summon a certain mercenary, and the time during which you can summon this mercenary is limited. That means if you have, for example, 10 pickup stones, and the time is over, you cannot summon this mercenary anymore. I would suggest you to keep your pickup stones. Don't waste them. They even don't reset with a season end. That means if you have enough of them, like 49 for example, you can summon a new season's mercenary on the first day. Like this season, Akari was a new season's mercenary, and people who had enough pickup summon stones, they could summon her on the first day. And season mercenaries are very strong because of their buffs. That's why think wisely how you use your pickup stones. The next tip will be pretty short. If you use speed ups by ads, obviously use them at the upgrades that take the longest time, because there they will give you the biggest amount of time reduced. The tip number next, challenges. They are very, very important for your development because they give you a good discount. That means save your stones, for example. If you have 5 million stones in the storage, wait until there will be regular, maybe even end extreme challenge, enhance mercenary equipment. Then there will be 20% discount. That's huge if you think about 5 million or even more stones. And if you spend all of them during 2 challenges or even 1 challenge, maybe you will even get in the ranked rewards list, and these rewards are pretty awesome. So keep your eye on challenges. Captain gear. Just take a look at these screenshots. What kind of bonuses it gives. And this is only 2 and 3 stars gear. It's very expensive to upgrade this gear, but it is very, very much worth it. If you think that only 3 stars legendary speeds up your stamina replenish time by almost 50%, that's a lot. If you want to go hardcore with Captain's gear, you can even swap it. There are presets that you can make depending on your activity. For example, you go hunting, you take a certain set with critical damage or with hunting rewards. If you go to sleep, you choose another set that gives you the resource side gathering time. You know what I mean. But I know it takes a lot of time. It's also pretty annoying to swap it every time. But if you want to go hardcore, the choice is up to you. And the very last tip that I want to give you today is pretty simple, but some people don't do this. Before you go to sleep, send your troops gathering resources. If you like the video, give it a like. If you dislike the video, give it a like. Tell me in the comments what else do you want to know about Eternal Paradox, and subscribe to my channel, and see you in the next one.